Previously on Professor Layton. After witnessing Ramon's abduction before their very eyes, Luke and Professor Layton are shocked to see him return to Reinhold Manor on his own. Oh, that's it. Okay. Alright, well, welcome back to Professor Layton. Last time we solved a bunch of puzzles. Now we're heading back to the manor. And we are going to meet up with Chelmy. I'm moving my legs, don't worry. Sitting on my legs at the moment. Will we ever get to go downstairs? There's clearly a downstairs right there. Are you trying... Excuse me.
Are you trying to poison me? What are these vile things? You oaf! Some butler you are!
I'm so sorry, sir.
I detest sweets. The very sight of them churns my stomach. Get that plate out of here at once.
Oh, yes, but of course.
Ah, Layton, there you are.
You requested our presence, Inspector Chelmy.
My sources tell me you've been out and about snooping and interfering in my case. Just what are you up to?
It certainly wasn't my intention to interfere with your case. However, a few things don't make sense.
Leave the investigating to the police and go chase after that golden apple or whatever it is. Don't you worry your pretty little head about it. I'll fight Simon's killer. Of that you can be sure. Now, unless you have something else to say, I've got work to do here.
Understood. Good day, sir.
That inspector has some nerve, dismissing us like that. Like I said before, I don't like him one bit.
What do you say we go ask Ramon about yesterday, Luke? So we're gonna go find Ramon. He's at the cafe? Oh, no, here he is. Good day, Ramon. How are you feeling today?
It doesn't feel now, Professor. Perhaps even as vivacious as a violin. That awful fatigue from last week seems like it never happened. As you can see, I'm bursting with energy. My skin is soft as a baby's. I feel like a teenager again.
Is that so? That's good to hear.
He doesn't seem to remember what happened yesterday, does he? He has no idea what happened. So, what's our next move?
Shall respect the inspector's wishes and leave the murder case alone. As Inspector Chelmy said, solving the crime is the police's job. Besides, something tells me that this case and the Golden Apple are more related than we suspect.
That's that intuition of yours talking again, isn't it, Professor?
First and foremost, we need to find a clue that will bring us closer to the Golden Apple. Perhaps one of Baron Reinhold's relations or close friends can help point us in the right direction. Of course, there's also someone else. See if the family butler has anything to say on the subject. The hunt begins. It's finally time to start the search for the Golden Apple. Explore St. Mystere for clues. Excuse me. Sorry, I felt that one coming. Oh, butler.
Back so soon, Professor.
Matthew, I was wondering if you knew anything that could point us in the direction of the Golden Apple. Anything you know would be a great help. For example, did the Baron say anything before he passed away?
I'm so sorry to disappoint you, Professor. The Master never said anything of the sort to me. I'd very much like to help you in your search, but my duties here prevent me from leaving the grounds. If only Ingrid was around to provide some assistance.
Beg your pardon, sir. Ingrid?
It's been years since she left, but Ingrid used to work as a servant in the mansion. She was Flora's nurse, and she often helped me with my work.
Matthew!
Yes, madam. I'll be right there. Please excuse me, sir. A lady calls. If you're curious about Ingrid, why not pay her a visit and talk to her by yourself? Let's see. This time of day, I'd imagine she's out walking around by the general store. Please do me a favor and tell her that Matthew sends his regards.
Certainly. I'll be sure to pass on your message. Thank you for all your help, Matthew. Isn't Ingrid that sweet old lady we passed by before? Indeed, we also saw her in that picture of young Flora. Come, Luke, let's go find the old girl. Off we go then. The general store is just outside the mansion, right? We'll be there in no time. Alrighty. Oh shoot, wrong way. Gosh dang it. There she is.
Oh, goodness me. If it isn't Mr. Layabout, was it?
The name's Layton, madam.
That's right, Mr. Layton. What can I do for you, sir?
Earlier we were talking with the butler at Reinhold Manor, and he mentioned you used to work there. He'd very much like to hear anything about what you know about the Baron.
Heavens me, you want to hear about the Baron? I'm afraid the only stories I have are from when I worked at the manor, and that was ages ago.
It would be ideal, madam. Would you mind telling us one?
All right, well, I suppose I could tell you a bit about the Baron and his former wife. The way Master Reinhold and his wife would carry on, they almost seemed to be like children. You've never seen a man so in love as Master Reinhold was. When she passed away, Flora was all the Baron had to remember her by. So he raised that little girl with all the love the child could want. The things he'd bring home for her today are toys from all over the world and teddy bears as big as yourself. He was in high spirits those days. He really wanted to give her 2 parents' worth of affection.
So where has Flora gone?
Your guess is as good as mine, sir. I have no clue where the girl went. She left the mansion well after I stopped working for the Reinholds. Some say Lady Dahlia put Flora on the street to help keep the family riches to herself, but that's nonsense. After all, the Baron cared about Flora so much, I can't imagine that he'd allow something like that. You know, you just reminded me. The grave of the Baron's late wife is located in the manor garden. I wonder who takes care of it now.
Baron's former wife is buried in the garden. Thank you, madam. You've been extremely helpful. Luke, let's head back to the manor. I have a hunch that the grave might hold the clue we've been looking for. What's this?
What's that on the ground?
Looks like a scrap of notepaper. What's it say, Luke?
Well, let's see here. It's just terrible. Lady Violet has an awful case of the flu and hasn't left her bed for days.
No doctor, but so I can't think of any way to help her.
What to do? Lady Violet? Oh, this journal must be talking about Baron Reinhold's first wife.
My heart is heavy as I write these words. The loss of his wife has completely crushed the boss.
If only there was something I could do to help.
He walks around looking like he's had the wind knocked out of him.
And that's the end. Gosh, whoever wrote this must have cared an awful lot for the Baron and his family.
Wait. Matthew?
Oh look, it's Matthew.
Good day, Professor. You were able to track down Ingrid?
Yes, we did. In fact, we were just speaking with her. I mean, no disrespect, but she said the grave of the Baron's late wife lies on these grounds. Do you have any knowledge of this?
Lady Violet's grave, sir. I was just about to visit it myself.
Do you mind if we came along to take a look?
Not in the slightest. Right this way. Here's the entrance, sirs. Please watch your step on the way in. This is Lady Violet's grave.
Gosh, this place is really nice. It's not creepy at all.
The late Baron, rest his soul, told me to keep this place in proper order, and I have tried to do so. Here sleeps Violet, my one true love.
This statue looks so much like Lady Dahlia. It's hard to believe it's someone else.
Back when Flora was just a tiny little thing, Lady Violet used to take her to the park in town. Some of the flowers in the garden grew from the ones Flora painted here for her mother. Oh, I forgot to tell you about the Baron's journal. It should still be on the desk in Madame's room. It's possible that it might contain some information that could aid your search for the golden apple.
My thanks, Matthew. I'll be sure to give it a once over later. Now then, look, we'd best head back to Reinhold Manor. Alright, time to inconspicuously walk into the master's bedroom. The journal will be over here at the desk somewhere. Aha! I thought that was a stack of books. This must be the journal that Matthew spoke of.
I have to admit, he seems to know where everything in the manor is.
There's something about reading someone else's journal that just doesn't seem proper to me. However, the investigation must continue, so... The craftsmanship of it is simply remarkable. Reminds me of my sweet Violet when she was alive.
What do you suppose it refers to?
Laura doesn't like the thing at all. I've seen her run away from it on multiple occasions. Recently, she spends more time playing by dear Violet's grave than anywhere else. Sad to say, I doubt Flora will ever take to it. I can't blame her, it's changed its memory. Felt terrible forcing that change on Flora, but I just couldn't bear to see it like that anymore. Violet, there can never be another you. You were my first, my last, and my only. Changed its memory. Not sure what the Baron means, but this is clearly vital information here. It collapsed some days ago and has been bedridden ever since. I realize I've failed Flora as a father. I can only hope that when I am gone, the people of the village look after Flora and care for her as I did.
You must have been terribly ill.
It seems I am not long for this world, and the time has come for me to say goodbye to my little Flora. I've left everything in Bruno's care now. Flora, I pray you find happiness in this life. I've disclosed the location of the secret place in a note that I've left with an old friend. My most fervent hope that the seeker of the golden apple finds it and grants my dearest wish.
Professor!
Baron Reinhold's old friend. You must seek out this person, Luke.
But Professor, how could I possibly find that person with nothing but this journal to go on?
It's like I always say, Luke. Any good investigation starts on the street. We'll just have to ask everyone in town about the matter. What? I mean, of course. You're absolutely right, Professor. Let's get to it. Of course, any good investigation also needs direction. Let's start out by asking Ingrid a few questions. She seems to know a great deal about Baron Reinhold. Alright, Ingrid. Oh. About the manor now.
Oh, look who it is. Professor Lady, was it?
Name's Layton, madam.
Oh, that's right. Professor Layton. All that talking about the mansion we did last time got me reminiscing, so I decided to stop by for a visit. But enough about me. By that look on your face, it seems that you have something you want to ask me.
As a matter of fact, I do. Do you happen to know who Baron Reinhold considers his close friends? Considered, rather.
His friends, you say? Well, it wasn't exactly what you call a social butterfly. I'm sorry, but that's all I really knew of his friends. No, wait a moment. I do believe I saw that Zapponi fellow pay a visit to the mansion a few times.
Professor, could she be referring to that man we met? Yeah, Zapponi. Ah, yes, that gentleman with the fancy little mustache. You should ask if he knows anything. I'd wager he's still hanging out about the fork in the road just beyond the clock tower. Yeah, and I was gonna assume in the cafe, so I'm pretty close. Those friends of the Baron. It's true, I had the pleasure of meeting Baron Reinhold a few times.
Mr. Zapponi, you didn't happen to be good friends with the Baron, did you?
Me? Oh, nay, I was nothing of the sort. Can you think of anyone at all who was close to Baron Reinhold?
No, I didn't really know you.
Well, there was that one possibility. No, wait, never mind, I'm not sure.
Guess the pony can't really tell us much of anything.
Yes, I'm afraid he was no help at all. Was a Angel back where we started. At least you can be sure that this close friend we're after is a resident of St. Mystere. You mustn't give up, Luke. Let's continue to ask around. Right, well, let's go ask this girl. Sure, she knows all about adult friendships.
Good afternoon, mister. Hey, I'll tell you a secret if you solve this puzzle for me. It's about a girl who's about to have her birthday.
Let me guess, it's about to be this girl's birthday. 60 Pika Rats! I was about to say, we've got all episodes with no puzzles so far. This is worth the wait. 60 goddamn Pika Rats. Alright. And as about her birthday, a young woman gives the following information. The day after tomorrow, I'll turn 22, but I was still 19 on New Year's Day last year. When is her birthday? I'm gonna say... I'm gonna go ahead and start off. I'm gonna assume her birthday is January 1st. It's gonna be my first guess. I'm gonna guess this here. The day after tomorrow, she turns 22. Or no, it's January 2nd. Sorry. So if she turns January 1st the year before, she was 19. January 2nd, she was 20. Yeah, January 2nd. Easy. Easy W. 0, 1, 0, 2. Boom. Easy. For 60 peak rats, I expected something harder. Wait, what? I got it wrong? Shit.
Frankly, I'm ashamed.
That explanation must seem convoluted, but it's absolutely possible. But, hold up, if her birthday... After tomorrow, I turned 22, but I was still 19 on New Year's Day last year. So let's just use this in this year's terminology. At the time of I don't know when this is going up. At the time of recording is 2023. Let's assume it is currently December 31st, 2023. Then, back on January 1st, 2022, she was 19. January 2nd, 2022, she was 20. January 2nd, 2023, she was 21. And the day after tomorrow, she would turn 22. Asks when her birthday is. Not what the current day is, but when her birthday is. I don't get it. January 2nd is absolutely the right answer. What am I missing here? Oh shoot, I just got away from this window on accident. It's gotta be January 2nd. When else could it be? If it was January 1st, she would still be, January 1st, she would have been 20 last year. So confused. And I'll try January 1st, but that's not right.
That should do it.
And it's not January 1st either.
I suppose I thought wrong.
Let me make sure I did it right, because this is definitely supposed to be January 2nd. I don't see how it's any answer but January 2nd. Maybe it didn't register correctly, but I'm pretty sure I saw it correct.
That should do it. I suppose I thought wrong.
Day after tomorrow, I turned 22, but I was still 19 on New Year's Day last year. When is her birthday? What if her birthday is January 3rd? But because if her birthday is January 3rd, it would assume it is currently January 1st. She was 19 on New Year's Day last year. That would be New Year's Day 2022, she was 19. Then New Year's Day 2023, she would be 20 and turn 21. Yeah, I guess it could be January 3rd. Try January 3rd.
Luke, here's my answer.
What?
Frankly, I'm ashamed.
See, that's on the 31st. She was 19 on New Year's Day the previous year. Turned 20 on New Year's Eve that year. 21. No, that wouldn't work. And also the January 3rd wouldn't work, I just realized, because that would mean when you say last year, because if I said January 3rd, that implies it's currently January 1st of 2024. That wouldn't have worked. It's got to be January 2nd. I don't see how the answer is anything else. I'm not like inputting it correctly where it's like day then month, right? No. Uh, I just don't get it. It's got to be January 2nd, but it's not. It's not telling me it's right. But we can fit 2 characters, so it's got to be the number. It's not like I have to write January. But it absolutely has to be January 2nd. I don't see it being any other day. 0, 1, 0. But what? Maybe I don't need the zeros. Just 1, 2.
That should do it.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now?
Has an answer.
So I was right all along. I was right the entire time. That's kind of frustrating. 0102 is like the technical date. We just ignore the zeros. I should have also counted if you use 0102. That's pretty stupid. I had it right the entire time.
Wow, you're smart. Okay, come close now so I can tell you my secret. I heard that all the people who get kidnapped feel a little sick right before they get taken. But the monster that lives up in the tower feeds its victims super gross food before it pounces. Ooh, I bet it's like hamburger ice cream with butterscotch and mayonnaise swirl. Ew.
Ew.
Or maybe he just picks the weakest of the bunch to snatch. I just don't get why he needs all those people.
What about these?
That cat and mouse seem to get along pretty well, don't they?
You think so, Luke? I would have guessed the cat was tormenting that poor mouse. If you said the two of them are friendly, I believe you.
Of course, if it has to do with animals, leave it to me. By the way, Professor, have you heard this one before?
Turn off. Sorry, my heater turned on. According to the diagram shown here, A equals 2, B equals 3, C equals 3, D equals 4. So what does E equal? That's pretty easy. Zooming in to let me guess I have to do it. Oh wait. I guess that's a 4. Okay.
There we go.
What?
Oh,
What do you mean?
how embarrassing.
I found it. It's the number of sides. Did I see it? Does A equals 2, there's 2 sides on A. B equals 3, there's 3 sides on B. C equals 3, there's 3 sides on C. D equals 4, there's... Oh, no, there's only 4... There are only 3 sides on D. No, there's 4. Oh, I can't always... Actually, I'm not as sure. I thought it was the number of sides, but I just realized D only has 3. And they're not flat, they're curved, but... Anybody else see the basketball shape right here? The basketball print, I should say. Not shape, but like the 3 lines going down and the one across. What could this be then? The number of intersections? Because A only has 1, B has 2, C has 3, and D also has 3, but C and D are different values. Oh, wait. Maybe it's not the number of edges. Maybe it's like the number of other shapes they're touching. It's pretty close to the same thing, because D is touching 4 different surfaces. 4 different, I can, like, so A's got 1, 2. B's got 1, 2, 3. C's got 1, 2, 3. D's got 1, 2, 3, 4. E has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The answer's got to be 5 then.
That should do it. Critical thinking is the key to success.
Well done. The number assigned to each letter refers to the number of sections that are touching the labeled section. I was pretty darn close the first time.
Gosh, I was sure I'd come up with a really good puzzle. It was so too easy, I guess.
Alright, let's keep searching.
Hey, Professor. Looking as busy as usual, yup. Oh, I've got this puzzle I just can't figure out on my own here. Can you lend me your thinking cap?
Alright, another puzzle time. This puzzle is worth 30 picograms. Sorry for all the noise, adjusting my position on the seat. Lower six. Also, what on earth, Luke, did that previous puzzle have anything to do with the cat and the mouse? I'm sorry, that was just totally random. Below are 6 linked rings. They may look like a tangled mess, but there is one ring that, if cut away, would leave the remaining 5 rings connected to end in a long chain. Which one must you cut in order to make the chain? So if I cut away, can I draw? No. Cut away A, all the other ones are still connected like usual. Cut away B, most of them are a single long chain except F at the end is connected to both C and E. Cut away D, E is still holding all those together. If I cut away E, D is still connected to both B and A. Cut away F, the other 5 are still connected. If I cut away C, still connected. I don't know what they mean. There's one ring that, if cut away, would leave the remaining 5 rings connected to end in a long chain. Let me look at the exact overlap. Maybe. Ooh, wait. Answer is D, I think. Because E is not connected to B. I think it's D.
Luke, here's my answer.
Let's go. I could see that both.
Another
I could see
puzzle
the
solved.
E was going underneath or over B. I think it was. Yeah, like the E. Oh shoot. Well. So that's how you do it, yeah? I could finally rest at night. This thing was bugging me for days. Let me tell you something, Nate. By Nate, I mean terrifying. The thing is that I've actually seen that old man with the big, massive ball sack coming out of that tower up north. Bet you dollars to donuts that he's the one behind all these disappearances. I wonder what he does up there. Wait, no, I don't even want to think about it. It's just too scary. Well, the books goes to Layton. Alright, let's keep it moving. What are you looking for this time? Want to rest for a minute and solve this puzzle? Sure, why not? Which job for 20 Pika Rats? 2 corporations have put out help wanted ads. Aside from the information below, the 2 companies' offers are exactly the same. From a purely financial standpoint, which one should you work for? That you mean like in the long run? The total amount? I'm going to pay you $100,000 a year and give you a $20,000 raise yearly. Jesus Christ, I wish I made that much. Or Company B will pay you $50,000 every 6 months and give you a $5,000 raise every 6 months. I mean, seems pretty simple. You get paid the same amount per year to start off with. Unless you're working for just 1 year, in which case B would be the top answer, but any other situation it'd be A.
There we go.
What?
Frankly, I'm ashamed.
Only 2 choices for the answers. You know, there's which one, you don't know which one to choose. But why is it they earn more money with the other company? What? Am I only working for a year? I'm so confused. I'm cut all the way down to 20. 2 corporations put out help wanted ads. Below. 2 companies' offers are exactly the same. What should you work for? One pays you $100,000 a year and give you a $20,000 raise yearly. You'd be able to pay $50,000 every 6 months, aka $100,000 a year. Give you a $5,000 raise every 6 months, which is only $10,000 per year. Why is B correct? It's not right.
There we go. Critical thinking is the key to success.
On the image above. Actually calculate things out, you see that the salary for Company B will always be $5,000 higher than the corresponding salary at Company A. Wait. And that's messing up my brain, because you're getting... Oh yeah, I guess if you count for the latter half of the year, also having an extra $5,000 raise, but still in my mind that shouldn't work. I don't know why that works. Where's my brain loop going on here? I don't know, but yeah, that is right, I guess. I don't, my brain is goofing there. Oh, you did it! Okay, I guess I should give you some info as a reward. You know Lady Dahlia, right? She's planning to keep the fortune to herself once it's found. You've been helping her all along. You feel so dumb. This plant goes to Layton.
Oh, this time I've really had it. I thought up this great puzzle and I couldn't find anyone to tell it to.
A tile square. You have at your disposal a large number of tiles like the one shown below. If you were to take these tiles and try to make a square, what's the fewest number of tiles you need? 4 would be my assumption. You can make them by like rotating them 90 degrees and placing them all next to each other. Or there'd be a hole in the middle. I don't think so. Yeah, I'm gonna assume 4.
That should do it.
Dang it. That's just my quick answer.
Frankly, I'm ashamed.
At the answer, try punching the puzzle from a different angle and see where that takes you. These tiles are trying to make a square. What is the fewest number of tiles you'd need? I'm gonna just put in some brainy answers. And I don't know why they'd be right.
Luke, here's my answer.
Nope. Not 1.
Frankly, I'm ashamed.
Sometime below, if we were to take these tiles and try to make a square, which is the fewest number of tiles you need. This doesn't make any sense, but 2.
Luke, here's my
Giving
answer.
another one a shot. Nope.
Oh, how embarrassing.
Checking every number below 4, because 4 should be a valid option, right?
Luke, here's my answer.
Again, or would there be a... There'd probably be a hole in the middle if it was 4.
I suppose I thought wrong.
Well, let's try a least common multiple thing. Between 10 and 12 be 60. But does that even actually work though? I get 60 by 60. You have them all facing the same direction. It would be, you'd have it going 5 across and 6 down. That'd be like, what, 30? Let me do 30 as an answer.
That should do it.
Nope.
Oh, how embarrassing.
Well, I guess you actually don't need to fill in the square. What if I just do it around? If I do... If I got across, then I have more going down because the left would be there. So it'd be 10. Man, my math was just wrong in my head. 6 on either side. 12. Let's try 18.
Luke, here's my answer.
Nope. Okay.
Frankly, I'm ashamed.
Puzzle a large number of tiles like the one shown below. If you take the challenge to square, which is the fewest number of tiles you need. I wonder if... Oh, I can draw. I wonder if that matters. I feel like it should. Just don't really know how. So, assuming it's a fully filled in square, you need that before least common multiple between 10 and 12 is 60. No, there's 60. That means we'd have 5 of those and 6 of these, so meaning 5 across, 6 down, that is equal to 30 tiles, right? 30 isn't correct. So I'm thinking that the ½ inch here is important. So I can't just make a square by like stacking them up on top of each other, because that'd be 4 of them and 4 isn't right. Or stacking them in a square, but what if I actually like stack them just one on top of the other? I had ½ an inch. Hypothetically make a square alongside with this side. The width and the height here, I can make a square in this area. If I, so that'd be 5, it'd be about 20 squares. Maybe it's 20. 18 wasn't right, which would be enough to make a hollow square. I still see 18 as technically the correct answer, but... Good work. The key to this problem is realizing that the tiles have depths to them. Once you understand that you have a third dimension to work with, the rest should all fall into place for you. Oh, come on!
I was all ready to tell you the answer and everything. But no, you had to go and ruin it by answering before I said it was okay, didn't you? Didn't you? Have you ever considered the strong possibility that you might be a jerk?
Okay. Oh, it's still locked shut. Just when will this place open? Wouldn't get your hopes up. The gate's covered in dust. I don't think anyone's been here for a long time. We're definitely getting in there at some point. What kind of bloke just throws garbage wherever he pleases? The park is the sign up there. Just oh, it's a Ferris wheel back there. Cool. Check this place out.
Hang so. There's like chess, right? How about it? Want to sit down for a game?
Wait, I'm actually just playing chess now? Oh, this is not... okay. In chess, the queen can move full length of the board diagonally, vertically, and horizontally. Of course, everyone knows that. See if you can place 4 queens on this 4x4 chessboard. There's a catch, though. You must arrange pieces so that no queen blocks another's line of movement. Good luck. So let's just start with just a random assortment here. No, no, no. Okay, so yeah, one of them's already in the wrong spot. I move you here. Wow, that was actually pretty easy.
Luke, here's
Assuming
an
that I
answer.
got that right. Yep, I did. Alright, sweet, let's go.
Every puzzle has an answer.
Nicely played. The chess queen problems like this one have been around for over a century. This is a type of relatively simple variation of this type of puzzle. Consider it an introduction to the genre.
Very nice. You two are no amateurs, I see. No worry. Next time I'll have an even harder puzzle for you.
Up chair goes to Layton. Good day, fellows. Did you ever track down Ramon? Indeed, we did. Thank you for your assistance in the matter. Good to hear. Well, since you're here already, why not take a load off and rest for a bit? What's this? Oh my, where did I put that measuring cup? Is something the matter? There's 16 quarts of water that I want to divide into equal portions of 8 parts apiece. Problem is, my measuring cup seems to have grown feet. Think of a way I could use these 7 and 9 quart pitchers to divide things up. Okay. Oh, 60 picarats though. Okay. Because I never hit submit until it's right, so this is basically a guaranteed 60 picarats. You have one 16-quart pitcher full of water, one empty 9-quart pitcher, and one empty 7-quart pitcher. Use nothing but these 3 pitchers. Can you divide the water evenly so that the 16, 9, and 9-quart pitchers are each holding exactly 8 quarts of water? Let's see. Hmm. so still good. Uh, Hey, there we go. Oh, thank God.
There we go.
I hate those ones so much.
Another puzzle solved.
If you just shift the water back and forth long enough, you'll eventually end up with 8 gallons in each pitcher. The shortest possible solution requires 15 moves. That was far more than 15 for me. Oh, genius. Now that you've done it for me, it all makes sense. Wish I had someone like you in the kitchen. I meant to mention this earlier. I heard a rumor that the kidnapper lives in that tower. You know, I never heard anyone say anything good about the tower. Make sure you keep clear of it, okay? Flower bouquet definitely goes to Layton. Well, I think that's a good enough amount of time to save this to save the file here and then hold off for our next episode. So thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.